Hey guys, it's me Eunbin, and today I have my March 2019 Plan With Me video, and I am so excited because I really like how this month turned out, so hope you guys enjoy and let's get started. But as you guys saw in my last footage, I show you guys a previous spread that I made for a week, and it was inspired by Billie Eilish Bellyache music video, and I've been obsessed with her songs lately, so this month I decided to go for sort of a yellow-orange aesthetic vibe theme, and I am making a collage of different photos that I got off Pinterest for my cover page, and I really love how it turned out. After I have decided on a sort of a layout, I am gluing it down with my glue stick and just adding different doodles with my mild liners, and it makes it really cool and aesthetic. So I have been loving doing these little collages. And my tip for doing these collages is to not be afraid of doing different things. I like to experiment with a lot of different mediums, play around with the size and angle of things until I really like it, to make it look more dynamic, and add lots of doodles and washi tapes around the pictures to make it look fun and interesting. And just remember to have fun with the whole process, because if you don't like the end result, you can always start over to make a whole nother collage, and it is the most important thing to have fun with it and you enjoy the process. And I used a new style of lettering called serif style, and I learned this style of lettering from Sarika over at Sarika Studio. I love her content, and this style makes it very vintage and aesthetic, and it just fits the whole mood of this setup very well, which I think is really cool. And now that we're done with my monthly cover page, I'm moving on to the calendar spread, and I'm doing my usual grid style calendar, but I played around with my actual spacing a little bit this month and changed it up. I thought my usual calendar was a little too big and used spacing that I got off of Amanda at Amanda Rach Lee, and I used 6 squares by 7 squares in the Leuchtturm 1917 A5 squared notebook, and I really like this. I used the first top row for the number for the dates, and I think I really like this. I have to see how it goes throughout the month, but so far I really like it. And yeah, there's not too much to talk about this spread because it's just functional page for me to jot down my events for March. But yeah, I used my mild liners and Daiso Vintage Highlighters for the bars for the dates this month. Again, incorporating the serif style for the days of the week at the top of the calendar, and this makes it very cohesive throughout the whole setup to use a certain style of lettering or something. But for the big March at the top of the calendar, I just decided to do full calligraphy because I thought that just doing it in the serif style lettering is not too bold for the March at the top, so I'm just doing it as a full calligraphy. But I think it still kind of fits the theme, and I like how it looks. And since I had a little bit of space on the left side of the spread, I thought of just pasting another picture, but it was a little too big, so I am drawing a sunflower that fits the warm theme of the March setup pretty well in the corner here. And drawing a sunflower is really easy, so I just drew that in the corner, and at the top of the sunflower I did my YouTube and Instagram growth tracker, where I track my followers and subscribers at the first and last day of the month. And now that the Pigma Micron pen is all dry, I am coloring in the sunflower with my mild liners, and yeah, I really like how the sunflower turned out, and I'm coloring the sunflower very messily on purpose to make it a lot more vintage. And on the side of the March 2019 lettering, it was a little too empty, so I stuck down a few washi tapes. And now moving on to the next page, I'm going to be creating my habit tracker for this month. And I'm first pasting another picture that I printed off of Pinterest, doing a little border to make it look like a Polaroid, and writing habit tracker on the side of the picture at the bottom. And I am decorating the lettering by adding some sparkles and moons and stars around the lettering to make it more me, because I always add sparkles if I have some empty space. And I'm only tracking 3 main habits this month in my bullet journal, since I have bought a new planner early February-ish and I've been using it, so I don't need to track that many habits in my bullet journal since it's not my main productivity tool now. And if you guys want to see a planner flip through or how I use my planner video, let me know in the comments down below, or give this video a thumbs up to let me know. And I am tracking Instagram, YouTube, and journaling, which is like my main social media content. So I'm doing my usual individual habit tracker system, and I'm not adding the numbers for the dates because I'm too lazy to do that. And I'm finishing off the page with a few washi scraps, and I am also decorating the right side of the spread by adding another picture and washi scraps, and writing this little quote which says, "Wherever life plants you, bloom with grace," which I've been really loving this quote because, you know, it's spring now and it really fits the whole season, and I really love how it kind of speaks to me. And I'm just adding again more moons, more sparkles and stars. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed my March 2019 bullet journal setup, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.